Okay, today we're going to talk about setting up my Ground Control Pro to control my GCX audio switcher and also my G Major 2. First, you can see that my Ground Control Pro is powered by just the MIDI cable, which is coming from the GCX. So that's pretty cool. I don't need a power cord for the Ground Control Pro. Now, when you first get it, it is only set up to control your 10 presets on your effects unit, which is my G Major 2. And what I want to do is I want to change that to where it only changes the first 4 presets, and then the other 8 on top are going to control my stomp boxes or my effects on my G Major 2. Now, to change that, you need to press both setup buttons, okay, in the setup mode, and we want to go to utility, okay, and then bank down. And it's actually already set to the 4 presets bank, but when you first get it, it looks like this, where it's on the 10 presets. We want to change that to 4, and then just hit exit, this, okay, and that changed it to where now only my bottom 4 changed the presets, and then my top 8 are now set up to change my stomp boxes or my effects on my G Major 2. Now, to set up these, we want to hit both setup buttons again, and we want to hit instant access number 6. Okay, and the first screen looks like this, where it's asking button number 1, which is right here, GCX number 1, which it can control up to 4 GCX controllers, but we only have 1. And then it's asking what loop we want to control, which the GCX itself has 8 different loops. So if we wanted to control loop number 1, then that would be it. Then we would just hit edit, escape, yes, okay. So now when I hit number 1 off and on, it is turning on my GCX loop number 1. And I can put whatever stomp box effects I want in there. Okay. I guess I should have told you have to turn on your GCX before you do that. So we want to hit setup buttons, and I think it's under expanders. Yeah, GCX is on. You need to make sure that that's on before you can do that. Okay, exit. Okay. So now let's say we got this controlling my loop 1 on my GCX, but let's say we want number 5 to control an effect on my G Major 2. So we would hit both setup buttons, go back to instant access, and we want to change this number to 5 because we want to scroll to get number 5. You have to bank down to get to number 5. Okay. And normally it looks like this when you first get to number 5. It's asking you if you want GCX number 1 and what loop. But we want this to control my G Major 2 and not my GCX, so we want to go scroll up till we get to here. Now it's asking button number 5, channel number 1, which is just the MIDI channel that communicates with my G Major 2. And then the control number is the CC number that it sends to my G Major 2, which is right now set to CC number 84. You can put whatever number you want in there. Let's just leave it 84 and hit edit, escape, yes. Okay, so now we know that number 5 is sending a signal CC84 to my G Major 2. Okay, now I want to go to my G Major 2, and I want to go to mod, and I can't remember what I had to control. I think it was the pitch. Go to pitch, which is already set to 84, but let's just say we're setting it up for the first time. We'll go down to learn. Okay, it's learning what it is. We'll hit number 5 that we just set up with the Ground Control Pro, and it learned that it was number 84. So then you hit store. Okay. So now when we hit number 5, it is turning my pitch on and off on my G major 2. And remember, my number 1 is turning on my loop on my GCX. So you can pretty much set this up any way you want. It's pretty cool. It's pretty flexible. You can have a combination of your GCX loops or your effects on your multi-unit effects unit. And that's pretty much it. This is a lot easier to set up than the Behringer FCB 1010 MIDI foot controller. So anyway, that's all I have for today.